rundown. May 24th? 5th. I was putting it together with our party Friday night in Annapolis. Again, if you're in that area, you want to go, this deal is awesome. So you got to go. First of all, we've given away a ton of tickets to girls. There's going to be a billion girls. Every girl, attractive, unattractive, attractive, in the area is all going to this party. Guys, go place your bets. Barstool exclusive, NBA games tonight. Good slate, $250 bet, Barstool 500. Win, lose, or draw, you get a ticket. It's Diplo, it's Machine Gun Kelly, it's an open bar. So the ticket's worth it. If you win the bet,
open bar alone,
you're basically getting paid
to party.
Yeah.
You get money to party.
Worst case, you bought a $250 ticket to a party that should cost $250. Mm-hmm. Best case, you get $250. So sign up, do it. That's how you get in. NASCAR, we got one of the crown.
Don't take my advice.
Take mine.
You suit man me.
Suit.
You suit man me.
One of the crown jewels in NASCAR coming up this weekend, Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Zero Blog 30, crew got to experience it a few years back. Still talk about how great it was. Major race on NASCAR schedule. It's a very patriotic event that the industry really rallies behind, with a race that always delivers great action. And the Barstool Sportsbook is offering exclusive bets for you to get on and win big. And we sponsored a drive. So, there was a driver, the first disabled veteran ever.
Love it.
And he lost his sponsor. Chaps hit me up. He's like, see this guy? And I saw the thing. So we are wrapping his car. He's got like a Zero Blog 30 camo truck.
That's very cool.
How did he lose his sponsor?
Someone's an asshole.
That's a bad fucking look.
Moscow.
Miko?
I mean, he doesn't like the troops.
No, he doesn't. Also, I will say, though, he was getting a little chippy with me, this disabled veteran, who I like. He's our guy. But he was trying to upsell me for, like, the season. I'm like, well, let's just take one fucking car at a time, guy.
Can't knock the hustle.
And then he wanted to put, like, other coins on the car. And, like, we can only do Safe Moon. If you can get Safe Moon, I don't know what that means. But if you can get Safe Moon to buy ad space, go for it. All right. Brooks versus Bryson, the rivalry that has taken over the sports world. So there's the clip of Bryson walking behind Brooks while he's giving an interview. Brooks disgusted.
I just felt it difficult to read. You know, sometimes I fucking lost. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, hearing that bullshit. Fucking Christ.
I've heard it's because Bryson said something. There's just the metal spikes.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
He said something.
I don't
also,
think he
just
did.
doesn't like. Brooks not liking Bryson is great for golf, and he doesn't hide it.
Where is everybody on? I know the foreplay guys, like whoever put their dick in them last is who they like the most.
Yeah.
Where are you guys?
Who did you get fucked by the most recent?
Where are you guys?
Bryson tapped me on the shoulder and goes, "How's Pops doing?" So I'm kind of back on Bryson, but no, I don't know where I fall on these fucking guys. I really don't.
Well, who did you have on last?
Well, Bryson said, "Good luck ever getting me back on."
That's right.
He blackballed you guys.
Right.
He said, "Fuck you."
I do not like Bryson DeChambeau as much as I used to. I think he's off the handle.
You hate him, you like him, I hate him.
Come from foreplay.
Did you see him put up the Instagram story like right after this clip dropped? Him just lifting 100-pound dumbbells, like never stop.
Worst
never
form
stop.
ever. I love him.
No,
I love Bryson. I cannot get enough of Bryson.
Is like the jock that, but
Brooks,
like, dude, you're a fucking golfer too.
Listen, Brooks. Getting like I got dinged up in the golf gallery.
Yeah, he did.
He
just came off surgery.
Borelli's and fucking collared shirts just pushing on
Listen, he had major surgery.
Once
the fact
you
that
do
he
that,
is
you're just as soft as Bryson.
The fact that he's walking is heroic.
They didn't care about anything.
He's out there for the fans.
Walking in the gallery.
I'm not happy about it.
You guys are lucky you get to watch.
He's just like Bryson.
No, I'll tell you what.
Bryson didn't have major knee surgery.
He looked like a guy who can't take pressure on Sunday.
No.
He sees a lefty and he wilts, which doesn't bode well for a certain golf tournament.
To quote your own line, he's a walking paralyzed person. Okay? He can barely walk. He's out there for the fans. And the fact that he would have won by a billion strokes if he had a healthy knee.
The fact that Bryson has him that shook isn't like
I don't see that as shook. He
was so flustered. He couldn't
Bryson's metal spikes behind him.
He couldn't
keep his train of thought. Bryson
just
walked
the
I'm
up.
Bryson,
obviously
so
very
Bryson.
biased. I'll stay very biased. I hate
There is
Bryson.
no
I'm
way
Team
to
Brooks.
defend somebody who's like, that gallery was a little bit rough.
No,
that's
yeah.
it. Once
Yeah.
you do that,
Yeah.
Major
once
knee
you do
surgery.
that,
A million
Major
Frankie
knee
Borellis
surgery.
walking with golf shoes and
Major knee
collared
surgery.
shirts. You just push them out of the way.
Major
they're
knee
all
surgery.
golf
Dude.
guys at the end of the day. They're all soft.
Did
They're
you
all worried
watch-
about
did
who's
you-
Major
wearing
knee
what,
surgery.
who's doing what the fans are saying.
I followed your recommendation. I like it. I don't love it. I watched Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
think
one
it's
did
as
you
good.
watch?
I've watched a couple. I watched
Well,
The
it
Macho
depends.
Man.
Some are great, some are okay.
I watched The Macho Man, and I watched the guy who got killed. It's funny, but I didn't
Bruiser
know that
Brody?
story. That's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, like that
Did you
one was
know
good.
that existed? That happened?
I knew Bruiser Brody. I didn't know like the whole backstory of
But,
it.
you know, this is a side note. You know the clips they show when he goes in the crowd and they all scatter?
Yes.
You can do that at a PJ event. all
Those clips are incredible,
All
by the
Bryson
way.
has to do, Brooks has to do is like do this in the whole golf crowd. So don't complain about crowds. Just be
No,
Bruiser
you gotta
Brody.
be respectful. Which one didn't you like? Yeah, it's hit or miss. Like, there's some that are really great. The Bruiser Brody was great.
I watched the Hitman one.
What's
this on?
It's Vice. It's Dark Side of the Ring. I think the third season's out now. The Chris Benoit one was good.
I didn't
it was
watch
very
Benoit.
sad.
They do it all.
They
I
just
saw
basically it's
was the
basically
anniversary of
all
Benoit the other day.
all the bad shit.
Yeah.
There was a guy who got killed going before a match.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't watch,
over like a contract dispute
Yeah, I
in the
didn't
locker room.
watch-
Like murdered.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Bruiser
By who?
Brody.
Yeah, by another wrestler.
By a
Beat him?
guy who wears
Beat
a
him to
mask.
death?
Yeah.
Stabbed him.
Stabbed him.
Yeah, it's
Jesus
crazy.
It's
Christ.
fucking insane.
What year was that?
Like
It was a long time ago.
88
The
or something.
clip on
Not
this
that
guy,
long
he
ago.
go into the crowd like swinging
Yeah,
something.
it was like the Malice at the Palace. You just go in the crowd and just start swinging shit, and people would run and get scared. But it was a great, like, he was a scary dude.
Yeah,
it
he
was
was.
awesome.
Brooks couldn't do that though. Brooks.
That's what I'm
major,
saying.
you know what? I hope both of you have to go through major knee surgery, and
Trust
then I'll
me-
come and
trust me, I've
and I'll
had
lightly
major
bump
surgery,
into you.
so I've
You see
shown-
what happens.
Ding me up.
You'll see what happens.
I'm not happy about it. Ugh.
Fucking have some respect.
MVMT with fair prices, unexpected color. I almost felt bad chirping him so much. It's like, I did put out that poll whether I should let him play a couple holes righty. That's how bad he looks. With fair prices, unexpected colors, clean original designs, Movement has grown into the fastest growing watch brands. Now Movement has expanded into blue light glasses that protect your eyes from your screens, minimalist jewelry, more style essentials that don't break the bank. I gotta spend all day in front of my computer. My Ever-Scroll blue light filtering glasses are a game changer. Really helps with eye strain and poor sleeping patterns. I love the modern style of the frames. If you want to elevate look with style that doesn't break the bank, then join the movement. Get 15% off today with free shipping, free returns. Go to mvmt.com/rundown, mvmt.com/rundown. Laura Pippen versus Montana Yao. Hand up. I see Yao, and I'm like, what does Yao Ming have to do with this? That's all I
who is
thought.
that?
It's, I guess, Beasley's.
Malik Beasley's, I think either wife or baby mama.
So Malik Beasley had an affair with Pippen, and it's just a back and forth. And Laura Pippen, I feel like
Larsa.
we've been talking about her now for a decade.
She's out of like she just started OnlyFans, and the first thing she did was just put Malik Beasley on blast.
I kind of like that.
She's a wild card, man. If you've
But
ever
then
been
shame
with
on
Laura
Malik
Pippen, you gotta
Beasley,
be
because it's
ready.
like if you're going out of what, like, you know what you're getting into, right?
Well,
She's
yeah,
Kwame
that's what I mean.
Brown.
If you fuck Laura Pippen now, Larsa Pippen, whatever, you
Might as well just make it public right from
absolutely
the jump.
100%.
Island NHL last night. Borelli, great theater always, watching Frankie and his dad. I don't know who are all those women who came flying onto the screen at the
That
end.
was Meg Bailey. That was
Yeah, it was
Josh
like
Bailey's
the,
wife.
Yeah, the wife of the guy who scored.
No
really?
shit.
Yeah,
And
and that was
Sid.
Sydney's
And
eyes.
that's
Like it's all the
Sid.
Oh,
all the
they're
wives
all
and
watching
girlfriends
there.
of the team.
Yeah.
Did we put any of that in the clips that we put out?
Yeah.
I retweeted. Yeah, I was.
No,
I mean,
that's what
I was in the. I got banned from the chat.
No, I didn't understand what was happening.
A lot of people were like, "Where are all these blondes coming from the kitchen at Borelli's?"
Yeah, and I couldn't chat.
The clip I saw
They
said
weren't, they weren't necessarily.
Bailey.
I just put Islanders win. I had no idea that was.
They weren't
No, I
going
had
to be
no
on
idea
the
either.
stream. They just like I think because of what happened, they
But
just.
but no, my thought is it's a much more compelling clip when it's the wife of the goal scorer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw you in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got banned.
Oh, wait
I
a
told
minute.
someone to
So
suck
wait,
my dick.
That was someone else's
That's-
tweet, and then Frankie retweeted. But someone else said Josh Bailey's wife Megan with the reaction.
Oh, yeah, we did
so
a
our
terrible job
clip
of
we
that.
didn't
Yeah.
say.
Terrible.
What do we
job.
do here?
I mean-
what do we do here? Honestly,
Like what?
what do we do?
Only
here?
at Borelli's.
That's awesome.
What do we do here?
Frankie,
Man, that's a tough one.
What do we do
Rob,
here?
what's his name?
Taub.
There? Rob Taub.
Frankie,
Rob
what?
Taub's got the scoop.
And I had
on our
no
own
idea
fucking
that
video.
that was
That's Sydney and Meg.
Sydney either.
Yeah, giving fucking.
So the girl in the
I'm
white
not-
is his wife?
That's
Megan,
Meg
yeah.
Bailey.
What are we
That was a
doing
nice.
here?
I'll say this in a respectful
What are we
manner.
doing here?
In a
And
very
that's Sydney
respectful
and-
manner. That was a nice hug she gave your dad.
Yeah.
What are we
In a
doing?
respectful manner.
Yeah, Sydney was on her for
He
a
was-
second there too.
Who
This is
else
Borelli.
knew that?
Yeah. I talked about it. I said it.
To who?
Yeah, like they
Like, on the
retweeted
stream,
Sydney.
I was
What do you
like-
think?
Sydney
I don't
says
know.
we're at Borelli's. None of our main accounts said anything about having the wives and girlfriends there.
Gas.
Uh-oh.
Come here.
That's crazy. That's the wife of the fucking
That is
goal scorer.
unbelievable. Only Barstool butchers this.
Like a great moment.
I was on it. I sent it to Paul. I sent it to Marina. I sent it to Austin. I go, when they score the goal, I want because we've not had the goal. Do you know who that is in the white?
Yeah. Sydney Esiason?
No.
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 It's the wife of the guy who scored the goal.
Oh, I did not know that.
As a social guy, do you think that maybe would have helped with like
Yeah, it
what
would help with the captioning for sure.
Someone else tweeted
I
and
love the
captioned it,
Borelli stream
saying
so
Meg
much.
Bailey celebrating.
So much. I don't even watch.
I was just like, who are these people and where are they coming from? That's Sid with the
Sydney's there, yeah.
Yeah.
Sydney Esiason and goal. What? Oh, that's a viral clip. Went
Yeah.
to the moon.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I love the Borelli
Frankie.
streams though. They're the best. I wasn't even watching the game. I was laying in bed with my headphones in watching the Borelli
Yeah,
stream.
this like
Do you have any
Look
sense
to-
of anything?
It's the best.
I was the one
he's
in
the one who
play.
said only at
Yeah,
Borelli's.
but not like we like you have the wife of the goal scorer
Doing the
dancing.
cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. Like that was.
Hey, it,
yeah,
it
I did
happens
it, yeah.
only at Borelli's.
That's like what I said. Like that was it. Like I did that. I don't know.
Only at Borelli's
What
and
do you
only
mean
at
you
Barstool.
did that?
Like-
even if you're caught, you read. Would we have had that clip if I didn't start telling everyone we had to have that clip? No, we were watching. Yeah, sure. That
So wait,
sucks.
what are your thoughts about the Bruins?
Oh,
We have a game tomorrow.
I was going to
then the
ask
Bruins.
Marina about a T-shirt. We kept Borelli's in business, and now we're going to put them out of business.
Ooh.
A little bit wordy,
Also,
but
maybe
With
just
like
a
the
simple.
B, the B as the Bruins B,
Yeah.
Borelli's.
Maybe a simple Borelli's too.
If we win tomorrow, my next 2 weeks are just I'm in the trenches.
yo, that's
One-
gonna be
I
a
one
think
beat
that
10.
could be a Bruce Brody situation if it's Bruins Island or someone
Yes.
could die in the
Dude,
office.
that
That'd
would be
be
Stab to death in the
dramatic.
office.
One
You
v
don't have enough like
1v10.
you have any other
1v12?
Islander fans?
Yeah, you're all on your own, man.
Kevin, you might have to
I
bring
mean,
back
yeah,
Islander
you can-
Kevin.
Sydney Esiason
you can
on
tap
board.
me in. I'll help out as much as I can, but
I'll
there's
be a
nobody.
mercenary for hire.
Yeah.
Sydney said she'd come in and fight for us.
I cannot believe that was the wife of the goal scorer. I just can't
I love how
believe it.
you call the wife of the goal scorer.
Well, I don't know the name, Bailey.
Yeah.
Megan Bailey.
Trent, what is going on with you? Iowa City, your basketball player,
Oh,
Jordan
yeah.
Bohannon,
What
he
was
got beat
this?
up.
He got worked, huh?
Was
Yeah,
there a
he
video
got-
that came out? I saw pictures.
Yeah, but I couldn't see. There's a video,
It
but I
kind of
couldn't
happens
see
like off.
a bunch
off
of
I saw
camera.
pictures.
There's
There's a
like
bunch of
aftermath
trends.
is on there.
bunch of
of
trends.
memes.
Bunch of
just-
trenches working.
Yeah,
him.
he got Jordan Bohannon got. It looked like he got
What did
punched in the face and
what
knocked
did he
out.
Do? Criticize
There's
like
not a lot of
breakfast
context
pizza,
from the videos. The video's from pretty far away, although he looks like he is recording the altercation, so I'd love to see that video. But
or he's recording and gets beat up.
if you watch the video from
yikes.
afar, he is clearly like,
Oh.
everybody's
hot
talking
take.
shit.
That's tough.
It looked like big. How tall? He's tall, no?
Yeah.
He's like,
6'4", 6'5".
Yeah,
Because
he's-
everyone was kind of his height.
I don't know if he's 6'4". I think he's shorter than that.
Shorter than that.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't like when Division I. It's like
I have a hot take. He's coming. He's 6'1".
You don't like when division
Get beat up.
I would transfer.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta.
He's staying for another year. I would transfer. It's like, you don't love me. You don't get beat up at your own
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
hometown.
Yeah,
Like, you can't have that happen. I would transfer.
And no details on why they did it?
no, there's still.
Yeah,
I
I
think
would
there's
transfer.
some sort of investigation
You
going
have
on.
to have
but
enough people who are like, yo, dude, that's fucking Jordan
you know what's
Bohannon. Like, don't, leave him alone.
I'm going to make a very weird equation here that may not carry any weight. But, like, when we go out, people know us, and everyone's not, like, how do you end up in wouldn't you be somebody like you're friendly
right,
with?
and at that bar, that's like the heart of Iowa City. You would think that no one would punch
You would
Jordan
think he would be
Bohannon.
a fucking
this is
superstar,
it.
like a rock star.
Yeah.
Like, forget about getting
Where
beat
is
up.
he?
So-
It's like around the corner.
Oh, he
kinda.
got decked.
So you can't.
And then when he's on the ground, he takes a knee to the head, and you can see he looks like he's out here.
Well, he got decked. That's
Right
the
here.
first time I saw
God.
it.
Wait, where did he get to? I missed it. Can you?
If
That's
you
him
rewind
right
it,
there.
he's in the very back, and you're going to see him get
I
smoked in
like
the
Jordan
head.
Back, like,
Bohannon.
left?
He
Right.
should
Like
should
in the
transfer
back, you
to
can see his
Wisconsin.
head get jacked.
His brother.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But you can see if you go back to the beginning, he is clearly filming the whole thing. So
Well, that's tough.
that's
You
going to
gotta
have
be
more
ready.
information.
You gotta put your phone down, have your hands up.
This is like Dak Prescott getting knocked
He gets-
down South Padre Island.
He gets
got
kneed in the
sick.
head here
Dead
too.
legs. Yeah, he is.
No, you can't have that happen. You got to transfer.
His legs are getting kicked around there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And like, does he have any friends? Any backup? Like what?
Yeah, where is, like, the basketball team?
Where are
I don't
you,
know.
Trent?
Do we know? Aren't you friends with his brother?
No, his brother went to
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Jason.
I think he's been on Bench Mob a few times. Jordan, like he's a mobster.
Wow.
This is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think you have to transfer.
You really do. Like I know
Oh my
that's.
God.
I'm not
He
saying that
also
because I was a
clearly-
rival and everything, but like you can't go to class and have everyone be like,
You're the guy
hey
who got
dude,
fucking
remember when you
worked."
got knocked out at the bar?
He clearly wasn't expecting. Now, I will say there's always the athlete frat thing going on because,
Yeah.
like, a cat fight for girls.
But also he's like old too. That's like I think this is maybe his 6th year coming
Not
up next
good.
year. Like
Not good.
just start fresh, dude. Go to fucking like Kansas or something and be like a
I haven't
3-point
seen
specialist.
somebody. Wow.
Yikes.
What?
Just had an idea where that might have been going.
Hank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he read my mind. You're out?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
The best in the office. Wow.
I mean, we gotta push the merch.
Just take
We
the
have to
knife
push the
right out of
merch.
his back.
We
Dan.
have to push the merch.
I can be
Shush.
honest, Dan.
You know what? He's gonna transfer.
I would
quit
well, that's
if
what
I
I
was
thought.
Hank.
We
That's
have to push
literally
the
what-
merch, Hank.
That is what I thought.
Jordan
when we saw
Bohannon
this
and
video
Hank. See
of
you
a guy
later.
getting knocked out who's older and been there for a long time and has to transfer, my mind went to Hank getting dominated by Jake Marsh in a fashion that's far worse than that knockout. And then it was so bad. I thought you were going to show allegiance to Hank and you were taking the
No.
mic off
I thought
to
you
get
were
us.
pushing the
I'm like,
merch.
all right,
I
I
don't get
appreciate
No, I'm
that.
pushing the
If
merch.
anybody needs support,
Total
it's Hank and what's
opposite.
happened to him on a
It
national
was-
scale.
No, I
It
mean,
went
I
from
gotta
the
push the
one end
merch.
to the fucking
It
other,
did.
man.
We told- but we do have to
we do
lose
have to push the
merch.
merch.
It's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. I actually think it's enough.
What's worse, him doing the step over or him consistently saying he's a good competitor? He's a good competitor.
It's all bad, and to be honest,
Sportsmanship, double
like,
sportsmanship.
if I was Rhea, I would disallow Hank to play anymore.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say break up,
Yeah, but it's just like,
don't
or
let-
maybe just a suggestion, like, hey, maybe,
I think
maybe
here's the thing.
maybe play
Hank-
cornhole instead.
I'll say
Hank.
something for Hank. He's got the tournament. The tournament is happening this summer, ping pong tournament.
Yeah.
If he wins that, he does rewrite. It's like
Well, but
Virginia
I-
hoops.
I think
he
he has to-
rewrites the history books.
I think he has to win it, but he has to go through Jake Marsh.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
okay.
if he does win that,
He can't just win it and not face him, though.
If he wins the ping pong tournament at Barstool Sports and he is the best in the office and he beats Jake,
He has to beat Jake, though.
the
He can't
entire
beat Jake.
history is gone.
He could beat
Yeah, but I'm
Jake.
saying that
But he can't.
Jake has
He
that
can
out
do
there.
it.
Whether he can or cannot, he has, like, it's very rare that you have a basically a reversal card, a Uno reverse. He can
Yeah.
do it on everyone.
I guess it's just like, again, who knows? I'm not gonna like fast forward. I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But Rhea may one day have the Lockwood name, and at this rate, that name will mean nothing. So they have to have a long conversation.
You just killed the whole Lockwood family tree, man. You just
The king of Taco
ended the
Bell.
lock-
It's
the
like, does he
legacy.
already have a free Taco Bell for life? Jake just walks in, everyone ducks under the cover, puts all the Taco Bell on the fucking shelf, and that's Jake just take it. whatever he wants, because that's where it
Prima
seems like it's
nocta,
going.
Taco Bell style.
Yeah.
Maybe Hank takes Rhea's name.
Yes. There you go. Or takes Jake's.
Jake's name.
I'm just here to push merch. I love Hank. Hank's my guy. But this is merch.
Oh, man. I was
Gotta
tough.
push merch.
Gotta push merch. That's why we have it. We have it over by my desk. They're like, hey, we got these shirts in. I was like, oh, okay.
You're a son of a bitch.
Best in the office.
You're a disloyal son of a
It
bitch.
should have been best one here.
I am the best one here. I am
Yeah,
I don't
that's
even need
the
the
office.
picture. I just need the 2 quotes.
Yeah, best one here. And the step
And
over.
maybe
fucking
with
Harry
like,
Potter.
I know, it's very weird.
What about that quote with Hank, the duct tape to the wall, too? Like
I'm surprised it wasn't a step over as the art.
yeah, true.
This was made before the step
That's
over
the
happened.
thing. It honestly couldn't have gotten worse, and then somehow
did.
it did.
Yeah.
It was all over.
It was
like,
such
oh,
a
he lost.
casual step over. It wasn't even. He just did it. He just put his dick on his head and stood over him and.
Tough one. Great competitor. Oh, he won't step. He has too much class to step over. Oh my god. Oh my god. He accidentally stepped over.
And then walked away saying he's a great competitor.
No, honestly,
Tune
He's a
in.
dead
Download the
competitor,
Play
Jake.
Barstool app.
He's
Play
dead.
Barstool app every day. They're doing tournaments. It's awesome. Stool
but enough
streams.
is enough. Like, I thought the first one was kind of funny. This is too much.
Stool streams. I'm playing Frank the Tank and Bags tomorrow. That should be fun.
De Blasio.
Oh, the handshake is.
No, the whole thing's disgusting, and I can't look. De Blasio wore a Knicks hat, and he basically is saying that Trae Young's hunting the fouls and that hawk won't fly in New York. De Blasio is the worst.
The absolute worst, and I know he's like a lame duck, but it feels like he's been here. It feels like this last year.
Is he
of
a
De
lame duck?
Yeah, this is it. After this year, it's over.
I don't feel like they
But
do
it
lame
feels
ducks in New
like
York.
it's been the longest fucking tenure, whatever you call it, of all time. And like Jake, it just keeps getting worse. You think,
I didn't
you think
even
it
really
can't
know
possibly
who
get
he
worse?
was till
And
COVID.
I'm kind of liking.
no, he's been terrible forever. He's been awful in New York. Nobody likes him.
There-
He's the rare political guy.
But then how's he,
Nobody
but
likes
then
him.
how's he keep getting elected?
He got reelected like once, and they have long terms here. But I mean, nobody likes
What
him
are you
anymore.
laughing at? What were you just laughing at?
That was out loud. That was an out loud.
Here's the only thing I'll say for De Blasio. If you are this out of touch with reality and you keep pushing through, it does become funny.
Yeah.
Like like no one in his camp.
This is about basketball.
This hawk
I'm gonna
isn't
tell
gonna
you
fly
something.
in New York.
Like-
Also, and this is like 2 minutes after he had the Brooklyn jersey
Yeah,
on.
right.
Think about this.
Hat.
Think
Ugh.
about what happened, right? He does
Awful.
the Nets jersey and the hat, and everyone clowns him. And he comes off that press conference. He's like, "The people loved that."
Yeah.
And
Let
like,
me run it back.
now let's do it for the Knicks. And I
Dude,
got a
he's
great
been-
Trae Young line. So at some point, you're so unself-aware that you become endearing in a weird, perverted way.
Day one, man, when he ate the pizza with the fork. Since then, they've hated him. He's a
I have
Red
no
Sox
problem with
fan.
that, yeah.
That's the problem too. He's a Red Sox fan, so he shows his colors there, and then he just pretends to be a basketball.
Knicks- we can't do the Knicks and
Black
Nets.
Lives Matter, the police. He fucking sucks.
And then
He's
Andrew
garbage.
Yang said that his favorite subway stop's Times Square. People roasted him for that. That's the guy who's going to be the mayor next.
Yeah, he also said his favorite rapper is Jay-Z. They said, "What's your favorite song?" And he couldn't name one Jay-Z song. He goes, "What is my favorite
LeBron's
Jay-Z
favorite
song?"
quote in The Godfather when he said he read it 7 times in a row,
Couldn't
carrying it
name
around.
one.
It's like,
Yeah.
what is it, Best in Show? And like Sting, like I like the idea of him. No, what was I can't remember what movie that
Yeah, I
was.
mean,
I don't
brutal.
really. I'm not a fan of his music, but I like the idea of him. That's kind of what Andrew Yang's doing.
The Yang Gang, man. Oh,
he's such a dork.
what was he? I think he was
Andrew
like
Yang.
high-fiving
have
Knicks
to
fans
be to be,
outside or
like,
something.
in
There's a video.
politics.
And I know that, like, look, you should do it for safety's sake and everything, but it's really impossible to. The look, the dorkiest look in the entire world is full suit
With
bike helmet. That's the dorkiest look in
I
the
thought you
entire
were gonna
world.
say like a college shirt with a basketball.
Oh,
shirt.
The
no,
jersey, and
yeah.
like the jersey
No,
tucked
but
in.
the
See that a
full
lot, too.
suit
Oh.
bike helmet, you can't look cool in that.
No.
And on a city bike too.
All right, that's the rundown for today.
Any after show? Is this your last day in the office for a while?
You want to do?
You crack some skulls?
I
Yeah,
have been
wait a
cracking
minute.
skulls today.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. You, that was rude. That was
What?
fucked up. Because he's about to do something horrible to somebody right now.
no, I'm not. I've already been as mean as Spider.
Oh,
I had
Austin,
a very good mean moment with Austin because my pizza review, he edited. Austin edited it, like beeped out swears. I haven't edited a pizza
out
review
swears?
ever. Yeah. No, it was a Hooters ad.
Oh.
But
Well,
still,
so that's...
no. This is a crazy review.
But it's a
Stellar
Hooters.
34. It is a Hooters
It's
review.
a Hooters right here. We eat in New York. We ain't got me
Back.
beat.
COVID, right?
COVID
You're
my ass,
done.
boy.
Exactly. All right.
Here
That's
go
a
COVID
review.
for your ass. I don't need Hooters. I got
That's a
Hooters.
review, Spider. Even if you were gonna allow it, somebody has to ask me about, like, are you cool with like editing this? Because that's part of the pizza review. It's the streets of New York. You don't know what's gonna happen.
And that went out, or that?
Yeah,
Went
it
out. The first time I saw it,
Was, yeah.
the swears were beeped. So I was like, what the fuck is this? Called Austin. Austin talked to Hooters together.
You,
It went
yeah.
without anybody involved. So I went ballistic on him.
Yeah, I asked him when I came in this morning. He was like, "Yeah, Dave called me, just
I hung up
screamed
on
at
MB.
me, and then just called me back and like went in for more."
Well,
And also,
Yeah,
I
right, like,
forgot this
you know,
part.
Dude needs to get it out of his
No,
system,
he
but just like
lied.
keep going.
He lied. He said MB greenlit it. So I called up MB. I'm like, what the fuck, MB? She's like, I wasn't even there. I just hung up on her. And then I'm like, I just screamed at MB and she's not fucking there. I had to send MB a
Don't
text,
say
be like,
anything,
sorry
Austin.
about that.
Do not
MB
say
knows
anything.
me pretty well, so I feel like comfortable with her. And she's like, yeah, I wasn't there. I would never do that. And she's right. Like you can, when I heard it
Yeah,
was
MB
MB,
would never do
I was
that.
like,
No.
what?
Yeah.
MB knows me
No
really
shot.
well.
Yeah.
It actually is you. I own, like anything once Frankie transitioned out of pizza, like anything that goes
This is
wrong
false. This is it.
unfortunate.
forever.
This is
Like, it was
unfortunate.
over. We were all out of the woods.
And Austin's
Do
like
Tommy next.
Austin's answer was what was getting me. Austin's answer was like not telling the truth. Spider was with the Hooters people.
Spider too? This is
Spider,
everybody, huh?
Hooters like, can we see the pizza review? Spider got Austin. Austin went to Hooters, and no one ever brought anything. I didn't even know it was an issue or anything, and I don't even know that it was an issue. So I got mad about that, real mad. I hadn't yelled like that. The poor Uber lady was probably like, "What's this guy?" I was screaming. Remember, it does. What's his face?
No boy.
Does
Who else was catching
Sad Eyes still
Yeah,
work here?
yeah.
Ultimate 5 call. I mean, never seen anything like that. in
Pick
my
him,
life.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He
think at
actually
some
earned a
point you were
job.
doing.
He earned a job for life, by the way. He
At
took
some
that
point,
beating.
you were so
just
mean to him?
You kept calling him because he was taking it too well.
Yeah.
You hung up and you go, he's just not breaking. He never broke.
He
You
did
go.
it.
You at one point were like,
Dylan sad.
No,
eyes.
he's got.
act like you're mad.
No,
Be
he's
sad
got.
for
He's
a
got
second.
a crazy ability to just.
You
take
don't
it.
even know that he's all there.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
he's
you're
done
just
it before on
screaming.
Pick'em.
He's just looking at you with a blank expression. You
Remember
know,
he's-
choking.
He screwed up like the Pick'em records like 4 weeks in a row, and we just scream and be like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like Dukes, except when he was crying when he said it was stupid. At least tears, give me something. No, Dylan, like that blank stare into nothing. Yeah, but I kind of did that a little bit, probably 1/10 to Austin. Because Austin wasn't, he's like, well, there was somebody there from sales. You kept like harping on that. But it was Hooters who talked to you.
I said I didn't know who was there. I said I think someone was there from Sales.
But that's irrelevant because it was Hooters. Yeah. So that happened.
People don't learn.
That happened.
I also texted Austin in the middle of it because I was like, I know that you basically have him chained to a computer now, so I was like, I had like an 8-second clip I needed like text on it. I was like, can you do this? And then I looked at your Twitter. I was like, oh, just kidding. You're
Never mind.
You're a dead person.
I was
You
so
did
mad.
it for me too.
I was so mad. Yeah, that Ev. I got a note. Ev. I walked in on Pick'em Day. Ev. I think we have like 99 bloggers, including people who don't even work here anymore. Like we just have this endless list. Like J-Mac's still on like the list. 99 bloggers, and Ev was 97th in blogs. To
Fix
his
that.
credit, I'm like, what do you do here? He's like, nah. He's like, I do pick 'em. I'm like, that's like 1 hour a day, right? Yep. He's like, what else do you do? He's like, just been in a rut since college football ended. It's like, okay.
Seasonal.
Seasonal depression.
Yeah, depression.
Yeah.
All right, so that was. I mean, this is your last day for a while, right?
So,
Do you want to do Big Man with Chuck, or is that not?
no, I respect that. We'll keep that. Chuck, the
That's
sit
a
down.
that's a sit down. That's a.
Well, we're
that's
going
a
to Indiana.
La Cosa
Then I
Nostra.
got to go back to Miami. No, I'll be around because I'm going for the fight, the Logan Paul experience, and then there's there's like a YouTube. There's 2 big fight weekends in Miami that I think I could be there in a row. I actually don't want to go. As crazy as that sounds, I want to go, but I'll be back.
Okay.
Because I mean, I'm going to be here.
Yeah, I mean, we always like the day before you leave is
So
always.
this is a different leave.
But it sounds like you're not leaving. Are you going to be around or not?
Nantucket is way harder to get back here.
Right, it's a leave and stay left.
Correct.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
island
so
time.
I'm not going to
So you'll be around. You're not leaving.
Ish.
You'll be back and
Ish.
forth.
Ish.
Ish.
But ish changes. There was always
my
the-
point being, you'll still have a late June leaving for July where everyone's going to get
No,
their
no,
heads
no.
rolling.
That's what I'm saying. It's ish.
Dave,
I'll be back here more
for
than
any
I have in
new
previous
Barstool
summers.
fans, Dave,
Oh,
right
okay.
before he would leave for Nantucket every summer,
'cause
would
you're not going-
basically
okay, got it.
light a it was essentially Scarface in the restaurant being like, you'll never see another bad guy like this. He's just walking off and everyone's like, fuck that guy.
Scariest day of the year for everybody.
He
here.
just light a fire under everyone's ass, then leave for 2 months. So I heard the Big F thing, and I was like, uh-oh. Is
Yeah,
this
well, I
the
haven't been
day?
here, so I'm getting notes on people. It's like, well, 75% of people here don't do shit. So it's like I gotta slowly call. It's like honestly, I'd love to know in Big Ev's mind. Like,
You're a
how
bad
long-
person.
This
You're
is
a
what
bad
the audience
did he
wants.
think he could do
wouldn't
nothing?
wouldn't have been a Grudgment Day type
This
of thing
is what
until
audience
this.
wants.
That's the rundown.
Anyone else?
I will say Austin works hard. So
Yeah, he does. He's got huge feet.
yeah. So I
Fucking mod. Look at him. Come out here,
How
Austin.
big are your feet?
Look at these fucking feet.
What
dude.
size?
Look at these feet. Come on. Show these feet.
Fight just those look like Shaq
Dude, they're
shoes.
huge.
How?
Every
What
time I
size is
see
that?
him, I'm like, holy shit, that guy's got.
16?
Yeah. It's
16?
Like, it's like.
Looks like Tom Wilson.
He
Yeah.
said that
Like,
totally
damn,
it should be
OJ's got a
normal. He
big
was like, yeah,
fucking head.
16. What's the big deal?
Yeah, it's like, damn,
What a
Austin's got
freak.
big fucking feet.
That's like you could fill up with remember with Shaq on Sports Illustrated for Kids? You could fill up like 10 soda cans.
Yes.
That's
Damn,
wild.
Austin's got big fucking feet. Those are big fucking feet. Were you gasping at his feet, John?
Yeah,
Yes, Jesus fucking Christ.
He said 16 to be like it should
I
be
thought you were
totally
gonna bring
normal.
up mints, so that would have been the last.
Oh, shit.
You bet.
Yeah, we should have brought up Bayou Ben. Oh, damn. Are you still alive?
Run it back.
Are you still alive?
You gotta run it back.
I could have just read that.
I know.
Going out? Oh, are we still alive? Keep it alive. Keep it going.
Bayou
All
Ben.
right, Bayou Ben time.
yeah, I forgot about Bayou Ben.
Bayou Ben is like the Blasio that like he's like I nailed it.
Yeah, no, he's a happy guy, and I do like him, but I mean, he did have a death in the family. I think distant.
Important day for him.
But I mean, even if you do,
It was planned pre-COVID.
even if you do have a death in the family, like maybe seem sad instead of like pictures in front of a huge plate of gumbo with a big smile, be like, back in the Bayou. He's never left the Bayou, which is fine, but he did DM. He's like, I had death in the family, like.
That's not fine.
No, but I don't. Whatever. Death and family not good, but he was celebrating.
But
like
I
he
just,
posted,
like-
he loves letting people know he's just in Louisiana eating and having the time of his life. And I don't know what he's doing after dinner mints, but
He's walking around today. He's got a Sup Fella shirt on.
I
He's
love
got merch
it.
out there.
I love
he's
it.
like, I got asked. I think he's gonna be back down there very soon. He's like, I've been asked to be like the chairman or the.
Oh, let's go.
There he
Let's
is.
see. Bayou Ben. Let's go. Yeah,
I know.
I like
want
it. That's
it.
a hell of a name.
Come on in. That was
I
the
was kind of
best.
honored. I was pumped to see
That
that.
was the best response that you didn't realize Dave was making fun of you. You're like, I like the Bayou Ben.
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Well, aren't you also like the head of like a parade or something coming up?
Okay, so no, it's a $2 million fundraiser for families that fight pediatric brain
But what
cancer.
is it?
It's called Hogs for the
gonna
Cause,
make
and it
fun
wants
of that?
it's a
Well,
bar.
no, he's
We make
like,
fun of that,
like,
big
what is it?
It's called Hogs for the Cause.
And where is it?
It's in New Orleans on the West Bank. It's June 4th and 5th. It's a world-class
Like
barbecue.
next week?
Yeah, it's a world-class
I
barbecue.
mean, that's what. I mean, you're stacking them up.
No, I won't be stacking up much more after this. I get to
And what are
running.
you doing there?
I'm the MC and host of it.
And it's at a restaurant?
No, it's in a 15-acre field. It's got 75 barbecue teams from all over the United States and a world-class music lineup. And it raised $2 million in 2019 and actually went 3 different times when I was in New Orleans. I'm really honored.
Sounds like great worthy cause.
Yeah, make sure I make some damn good Barstool content out of it.
Such as?
Well, we're going to do a lot of blogs and videos and go
Okay.
eat a lot of good barbecue. You know, my fat
I
self
like
can
it.
eat some good barbecue.
Listen, I believe it or not, I like Bayou Ben, but I mean, you know, you're just always in Louisiana, and it's one thing. It's a baseball game. It's vacation. It's a funeral. It's an event. But it's like every week. You know who used to do this?
Authentic.
Gaz. Gaz he'd switch, he'd rotate between death in the families to birthday parties, to his own birthday.
Everybody just caught it.
Jury duty. But it was always
1, 2,
4 to
3, 4,
eight straight
5.
weeks of why it had to be in Boston. Went up, got to be in Boston again. Like it, and that's what Bayou Ben has that down to a T.
Well, I'm duly noted, and we're going to make some adjustments then. I'm sorry.
You know what? Once we get going, once we're live with like our casino, we'll just. That's where you want to be.
Louisiana.
Yeah, that's where you want to
this
be.
guy shouldn't be in New York. What's he
Right,
doing
you
in New
don't
York? He's
wanna
a
be
Bayou
here.
guy.
He should be a greeter at our casinos.
You want correct.
That's a great idea.
Welcome in.
It's a great idea.
That's actually great. Yes.
Yes.
Whatever y'all need, boys.
I mean, that's it. You are going to be the greeter at our LeBaron.
Love meeting people. Love it.
Build like a little studio. You can do content, and in between, just greet people.
Positive energy. Let's do it.
Shaking
Like a
hands.
step and repeat.
Kiss some babies. Shake some
Yeah.
hands.
Because you do want to be clearly back on the Bayou,
And
right?
be with the people.
My New York, it's still incomplete to me coming out of COVID. I'm excited with things coming back.
Like if I said, hey, you can just go back to Louisiana, live there, work here, but just you're Bayou Ben, you wouldn't be like, yes, I'm in.
I still want to prove myself everything I can do up here. I don't know. I'm only 6 months in here. The COVID.
It's hard to prove yourself when you're there all the time.
Well, duly noted, we're not going to be there all the
No,
time.
I'm not even saying it. I don't know that it's wrong. That's why it's like a part of me. It's like you're just a Southern guy.
Bayou Ben.
Like even going to the baseball game, even though like no one cares, like midweek baseball and whatnot, there's something I kind of like to. It's like a charm of you going like minor league baseball tour, you know?
Okay, well, I think I am a Southern boy. I'd only been up here one night my entire life. Before
Still to this day.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Dave. Fair enough. But I'm excited to get out and check out New York now that's coming back, though. But I'm definitely a hardcore Southerner to the core.
Yeah, we got to get once
I like
Louise.
the college baseball than because I don't follow anyone who
Nobody does. So there
college
is
baseball.
something unique of him.
Right.
Like we're getting the
Clips
crowd
just
riled
in
up.
there.
We
It's
need
like
the sports
people
book.
are going
We need
nuts,
lines.
and then he scrolls. There's like 4 people yelling like Ben.
We do need the sports.
No, we need lines. We need lines
I
for it to
know.
truthfully work. It needs for it to truthfully
The
work.
second that thing is open, bang.
Yeah,
I think you're down.
we're supposed to have some lines on Omaha College World Series coming up in a couple weeks.
Are you
So,
going- I assume
well,
you're
I'd
going
like
to
to. We
Omaha.
have a pin property there, and so I'd like
Yeah,
to
I
do something
assume
that's
you're going to Omaha.
well, as long as you allow it, yes. Yes.
Well, you haven't
Bayou,
asked in the
you're
past.
at every game. What do you mean you're not going to the college
Oh
World
yeah, I want to go.
Series?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah,
You haven't asked me to go anywhere, and you show up at every SEC
you
stadium.
didn't-
in
Jared-
America.
Jared Carrabba's going to go too.
quarterfinals,
We're
but you're
playing
not
it.
gonna-
Carrabba's is going to go too. We're
You've
playing it big. I'm
been
on.
to every stadium.
Has he asked you before?
I think you like halfway you're enrolled at Ole Miss. You're always
No,
there.
it did take me 10 years to graduate, so,
So
that
it's like
does.
you're always at Ole Miss. What do you mean you're not going to Omaha?
Well, I'm definitely going. I'm going to Omaha. I'm going to Omaha. And then we got a sports book.
excited.
Ameristar Council Bluffs has a sports book there. We're going to do some
Okay.
fun stuff with that, promoting that.
You're
I'm
a
looking forward
Southern
to
guy.
it.
I know there's something that you can't like. We gotta get you down south.
He's a fish out of water
the
right
P-
now. It's
He
not.
is. He is.
Well,
But it's not like It all started when you announced like your grand vacation, so I started paying attention. You still don't learn to a degree. Like, why did you post that picture of this weekend of you in front of the meal?
because I have no idea. That was a very idiotic thing.
Because your
it's-
vacation announcement was the best tweet ever.
that was, yeah. I think
I don't think you could. I don't think Mincy should change.
No,
He
he's got to
can't
change.
change, Dan.
you gotta
If he
be
was
Mincy.
gonna change, he wouldn't have posted
Yeah.
that picture in
Be
front of the
yourself.
jambalaya.
Don't overthink it.
I think I'll admit I was a little naive. The Barstool
No,
culture
no.
coming
I
in
think
here.
you need to be yourself. Like you are you.
Well, I appreciate that, Big
Yeah.
Cat.
We're gonna get you back down on the Bayou. You that's where you belong. And I don't mean that negative.
No,
and it's a big
I don't take it
market.
negatively.
Once we have the things, it'll be great. I don't know when that's coming. I think by
No,
is it-
good news. They've got through the legislature and the Senate. The mobile app coming to Louisiana for sure.
Okay,
Happened in
and
the
once
last
it
week.
does,
Louisiana generally takes a little time with political stuff, so hoping
Okay.
early next year.
all right, good. All right, Bayou Ben.
Bayou Ben.
Love it.
It's hard to hate Bayou Ben.
No, I love him. He is him. He's a one of a kind guy. Like when he
Radiates
made the
positivity,
vacation
happy.
tweet, I laughed so hard, and not like a wow that was stupid. Like this is a hilarious tweet. Being like I'm going on vacation, just letting everyone know. I likened it to you know how the president has like the media gets like here's what the president's doing today. I like that you give us an update of what you're
Your
doing
schedule,
every day.
yeah. You
like
know where
I think it's a charm
where
about it. It's
Mincy
very
is.
unique and funny.
Thank you, Big
Yeah.
Cat.
So I think you should keep it up.
Like a permanent kind of like
Like
out of office.
Yeah, well, you know how, like, people-
Like, where in the world is
lights
Mincy?
off, like a little just flies is like, yeah. Well, I'll tell you where he's in the south.
You know what it's like? You know the San Diego Chargers account, the Twitter account. It's very funny that like back when Twitter started, the guy who ran the account would just tweet shit like going to PF Chang's, like my wife and I are going to PF Chang's. And it was like so innocent and like true to like early Twitter. Now it's cynical assholes everywhere, and Ben is like, he's that. He's
I
like,
would be
I'm gonna
enough
be.
to say like,
Yeah, right. It's almost like a palate cleanser on the timeline.
I almost would be willing if we figured out get you like we've done a bunch like a little van, like a nice driver, you and your guy. Superman, what's his name?
Playboy Marty.
Playboy Marty.
Superman? What the fuck is that?
Whatever his name was. The logo, and you're just restricted to traveling in southern states.
Yeah.
You're just going anything that's in, it's just Ben Mintz in the South.
You can't cross the Mason-Dixon.
It's a never-ending series.
I love it.
Ben Mintz in the South. Bayou Ben. And it's like people get excited. I think southern people like it.
Take the word of the people.
Yeah,
Yes,
right. It's
yes.
like, you don't even have to do events. It's like, I'm going to Waffle House or
Today
whatever.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Today
right.
I'm there.
Yeah,
Right.
had some great, like, meet with the people and just live on the, and I kind of like
Just
it.
created
Yeah.
a whole new franchise.
Yes.
Well, you went the greeter or the tour?
Well,
You were
both.
very
kind of a
excited about the
combo,
greeter.
Yeah, both. The greeter, we got to wait till we're.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
afraid to live. I used to live on the road for poker when I was traveling the poker tour, so I'm just used to living on the road.
Yeah,
that's,
right.
That's kind of what I know.
And I think some people I hear, like, you're so authentically South.
Right.
So.
Well,
Right.
I'm just going to be transparent, conscious. Just it's all about the company and not myself. I feel like I've.
be yourself.
I know, but I feel like as I'm learning Barstool, I feel like it's all about. I'm learning that I've been making maybe some mistakes. It's
No.
like
Well, I mean,
No,
yeah,
I'm
you're
learning.
just right. You're on vacation.
Well, yeah, but just in
here's
general,
the
it's
beauty
about the
of
company,
Barstool,
not
Ben.
me, though.
Here's the
Just
beauty of
don't-
Barstool.
yeah.
No, here's the beauty of Barstool.
Just quit while you're ahead,
You
Ben.
make
Got it.
enough little mistakes
Okay.
that it becomes an actual great thing. Like you've reversed it on everyone.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Now
Be
mistakes
yourself.
can be content.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It becomes a brand in itself. So I like that.
All right. There we go.
That was a great rundown.
The rundown was over, and then I think it went Austin, Dylan, Dukes, Frankie, Mincy. I mean, you flamed like 7 people, Dan.